Think for brown skin, real can see the got good go retrieve it. Short, small, when that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Now, the humidity's still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this return will come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They'll start on the ground here on first down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. You look at this Jaguar defense. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Mayfield. Looking downfield for Godwin. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go?
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Yaya Diaby. Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A short throw there to Strange. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. They'll run. This is Bayshore-Tootin. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Needed 13. They got 14 on 3rd down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So no gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Jaguars at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Hey.
run. He'll hand this off. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, so hot.
A run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brenton Strange, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Hey, Lion. Hey, tomato. Done.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on first and goal. And they said that.
And they'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Bashal Tootin, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jags will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Trayvon Walker makes the tackle. Mayfield now. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. In motion comes the tight end left. Now Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Baker going to give it to Irving. Oh, a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They run out of the gun with Irving. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Mayfield to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they've climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know this can be a tough thing to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas from 8 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing, Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Here's Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Bucs have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
27-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. That'll be incomplete. Dipping into the bag of tricks there, but it does not work out, and it's 4th down now. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Mayfield looks to throw. This one taken in by Otten. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From the gun, Mayfield. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Going across the formation, there's Otten with it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. Looking long for Thomas. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This ball caught by Strange. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Into the hands of Cedric Tillman. Oh, nice move. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
180! One
back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Quick throw caught by Godwin. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. And his kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, tomato.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this pass broken up. And a contact well-timed there, and now fourth down. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And down to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. That good for 19 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split second too late on the release. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. And his kick is indeed good. And they have regained the lead. So that is second drive ending in a field goal now here in the 3rd.
Yeah, the first one got them closer, and this one gets them the lead, but I don't think they should fall in love with kicking field goals. They're going to need to put the ball in the end zone if they want to finish off this game with a win.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the 3rd quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they were before. The big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go exotic now. You go back to basics. Being able to run the football, string some things together, some effective passes, try and get a rhythm established again, and try and get back in the lead.
Back in the lead, like you said, back to the basics. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Rip, 23. Gone.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. What a play.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Lawrence will throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Cam Little on for the Jaguars field goal. A 36-yard.
And his kick here is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Let's go now.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Complete right side to Otten. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
Complete to Cedric Tillman. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. Mayfield. Open man, that's Tillman. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's good for a 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Buccaneers.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Mayfield down. He brings it in over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ballgame now, and he's got a 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down.
Now Mayfield running left on the option. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Now 2nd and 4.
180. Stop.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken a 4th quarter lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield to throw. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. This is 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
44-yard line.
Here we go.
Lawrence. A short throw there is Strange. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Drops it underneath for Tootin. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back to throw. Lawrence. This is caught. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
23 more yards. That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hey, run!
A final shot now for Lawrence. This ball intercepted. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And the Buccaneers are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. But Charles, a heartbreaking way to lose this game. They got into position for that final play, had a decent look toward the end zone, but ultimately picked off, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, they gave themselves a great opportunity, didn't they? They'll replay that snap over and over. But sometimes you just have to give credit to the other side. Defense stood up.